Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to show you how to get rid of the play, the wobble in your headset on a bike. Particularly noticed if you break your front wheel and just try and rock backwards and forwards with the handlebars, you'll probably feel a bit of a knock, a bit of a rock, a bit of a rumble. That is a symptom of a loose headset. This is how you sort it, but also to show you a bit of an Easter egg if you like, a hidden bolt which can also cause the issue. So here is it in a nutshell. This can't be over tightened, otherwise you'll crush the ball bearings inside, which holds everything together, holds fork and stem to itself. But if you leave it too loose, that's going to cause the wobble. So you need to find a sweet spot between the two. However, you need to undo these first before you play with that. And then once it's got rid of the wobble, by nipping it up, you tighten these back up again. However, there is a hidden bolt if you have a carbon steerer. And I reckon that is what's causing the wobble today. So I'm going to undo these. Mind you, they weren't very tight anyway. For me, these are 4mm bolt heads, hex bolts. This one's going to be a 5. Yeah, that's very loose. But before I do it up and do the nipping that I spoke about, I'm just going to have a look under here, because this bolt screws into another bolt. Clever, clever. Because it's a carbon steerer, it's very easy to crush carbon inwards by clamping onto it. Therefore, this clamp actually pushes things outwards. It's all physics, but it's in a way of not crushing the carbon and yet still doing the same job. And if I just twist this, I reckon it's going to be quite loose. Yeah, there we go. So this one doesn't get nipped up. This one gets done up to proper torque, and I'll check it properly later that I've done it to proper torque. But for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to do it now to show you how things are done up. If you over tighten, obviously you're going to damage the carbon as well. Now that's in place, we can put the top cap, the stem top cap back on, and then we're going back to the regular stage as if you had a non-carbon steerer. So a regular mountain bike, regular hybrid, this is where you'd pay attention from now. This gets, as I say, nipped up, not done up massively tight. Otherwise, because it's pulling everything together, yeah, you're just going to crush the ball bearings. It's going to be grinded, hard steering, and it's not going to be fun to ride. And you just do the test. You do the brake, hold the brake, rock backwards and forwards until the rocking has gone. It's very, very minimal, guys. Really, really minimal. Now that's done, obviously things are still going to be loose because this isn't proper done up tight. That's where these two come into play. And these two, again, torques. Usually the amount of foot-pounds you need to do up with is written on the side of the stem. So we do this up to spec. I wouldn't do one up very tight and then the next. I would go in stages. So you're roughly doing them both up with the same measure in various increments. Here we go. So now that's up. And again, you need to check the torque, so make sure you've done it properly to scale. Now it's done. There should be no wobble. And we are done. As they say, job done. Thank you very much for paying attention and tuning in and watching the channel. I hope this is really helpful, particularly the hidden bolt. It's caught out a lot of people over the years. Hopefully that's really helpful to you, especially if you have a road bike with a carbon steerer. That's it for now. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. That will motivate me to keep the videos going and to make it worthwhile getting into the workshop and turning on the lights. Cheers guys, bye for now.